Hello everybody and welcome back to the Trading Setup channel. My name is Niku and on this channel we explore the world of trading. Today, as always, I'm going to share a very interesting strategy with you. You know, I really enjoy teaching and sharing knowledge. Trading can seem confusing and scary for many people. But it doesn't have to be that way if you know the basics. Understanding the fundamentals is the most important part in any science. Without them, it's difficult to progress. That's why I encourage you to explore all the strategies we share on this channel and explore the material in my free trading group on Telegram. You can find the link in the description below or scan the QR code on the screen. It will help you overcome your fear of trading and start making steady progress. And I'm here to help with that. But now, let's head over to our platform and dive into today's strategy. Okay, let's get our platform set up so we can start trading. We're going to set our candle time to 30 seconds. And then we're just going to make sure that our expiry time is set to 1 minute. Next up, we're going to add our indicators that we're going to use today. We're going to be adding the Alligator and we're going to be adding the DeMarker. Now we are going to change some of the settings. We're going to speed up the Alligator just a little bit. So we're going to go to settings and we're going to make our jaws period 10. We're going to make our teeth period, we're going to leave it on 8, but our lips period, we're going to put on 6. And that's it. Also, we're going to leave the DeMarker as it is. We're not going to change any settings there. So what we're going to look for is areas where the DeMarker, in this example, the DeMarker has been on the bullish side the whole time, but then we got a Alligator crossover for downwards, and then our DeMarker went towards the oversold zone as well. So this is areas where we're going to look for sells, and then the opposite will be true. We're going to look for let's see if we can find a nice example of a crossover. An example like this where we get a bullish crossover on the Alligator, and at the same time our DeMarker will be heading towards the overbought zone. So this will be areas where we will be looking for buys. We're going to avoid areas where the Alligator is erratic like this, where we get multiple crossovers in short periods of time. So when the Alligator looks like this, we're not going to be looking for trades. We're going to look for areas where the Alligator has already been moving in a certain direction, whether it's up or down. And then we're gonna let's just switch this off quick. So we're gonna look for areas like this, and then we're gonna look to find buy opportunities when it crosses over. But as soon as we see this happening, we're gonna stop looking for entries on that specific asset. So that's the setup we're gonna be using. And now that our platform's been set up, we can start looking for entries. Okay, we're all set up and ready to go. So we're just going to start flipping through some assets and see if we can pick up any trades where the conditions for our strategy is being met. So let's see, we're getting a crossover here. We can see that the Alligator has already crossed over. Let's keep an eye on this. We did not have a very erratic Alligator here so far. So this does look fairly good. Unless this pushes up now. Okay, let's see if we can find something else. We are getting a very nice crossover. My DeMarker is heading straight towards the oversold zone. So I'm just going to take a 1 minute sell here. And then we're just going to have to wait for the expiry to run out and see what happens. We should see some red coming in here. We had the Alligator beautifully running bullish, and only now it's been turning. It's been a while since it turned downwards, so this is the ideal kind of crossovers we are looking for. And like I said, my DeMarker is heading straight towards the oversold zone, so this should be this will be the kind of things we are looking for. We should start seeing red, some more red soon. There we go, beautiful red candle, and there goes our trade. Right, so once we hit get a crossover like this asset will not give us another entry now. So we're just going to leave this and we're going to just keep looking for new assets too. That gives us the entry conditions that we are looking for. Okay, so this looks like it's about to turn. We'll come back to this in a minute. Here we can see that the Alligator is turning, but the price is struggling to get through the lower band of the Alligator. But my DeMarker, we can also see, is very far from the oversold zone. So this is not an asset I'm going to look for and sell entry on right now. turn in, maybe soon, but not now. We have a turn here. I think we just missed it. I don't want to get, I would have liked to get in up here. I'm not going to take a sell into this. We just missed this trade here, which is unfortunate, but one of those things that happens. Let's see if we can find something else that's looking good. Again, we just missed an entry here. This is too far away from the crossover, so I'm not going to be taking a trade on that. I don't like getting into trades late. We might get something here. We'll keep an eye on the DeMarker. It's only halfway to the oversold zone now. It's about 50-ish. Yeah, it's right on 50. So what we're going to see, wait and see quick, is does this keep coming down? Does my DeMarker keep pulling down? If the DeMarker pulls down and we break through the alligator's lower band here, we can look for an entry. But if this does turn up, we're just simply going to leave it and look for another opportunity. It is very important not to chase entries. We had two examples where we just missed an entry earlier, and that's fine. Don't get in late into a trade just because you feel like you're going to be missing out. This looks good. Let's see what happens on the close here. We've got a few seconds left. I'm going to take a sell. If it does push up a little bit, here we go. Let's take a sell here. Okay, so my DeMarker is basically almost hitting the oversold zone. We do have the crossover of all three alligator lines, and we did break through the bottom one eventually, like we were waiting for. So we take a sell trade. Now we just need to wait for the expiry timer again to run out, and we should see some more red coming in shortly. We got a few seconds left on this. We passed the halfway mark. We should see it start coming down any second. Question is if it's going to come down soon enough for us to make our trade. It did indeed. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can pick up another one. We were looking at this for a crossover earlier. We missed this one because we were focused on a different asset, but again, that's fine. We don't mind. You're going to miss a lot of trades. Doesn't matter what assets, what strategy you are using. During the course of the day, there will be trades that you see just a little bit too late and you miss the entry. And that's where it's important to just let it go. Look for another one that's within the parameters of your strategy. There's so many, you'll get so many entries during the course of the day. There is no reason to take unnecessary risks. Wait for good entries, wait for good setups. Don't take setups that, how can I put this? If it's close to your strategy parameters, it's not a reason to take an entry. You have to wait for your strategy to give you that signal. Once the signal is confirmed according to your strategy, only then do we enter the trades. We don't take trades because it's close. We don't take trades because we're a little bit late. We wait for good setups. That's it. That's where we had the trade just now. You can see that this is about, this looks like it's about to turn upwards, but I can see that the DeMarker is also heading downwards again, so I'm not going to sit on this asset and look for it, wait for an entry. It's very important that your DeMarker and your Alligator shows you the same things. Again, doesn't matter what strategy you're using, there will be occasions where one of your conditions will be met, but the other one will be far from being met, and that's areas where we don't take entries. We want both conditions to be met. If you're using two, sometimes some strategies uses more than two conditions, but we always wait for those conditions to be met. This looks like it's going to head down for a bit. Okay, we had the beautiful we had the crossover here on the Alligator. We had a small retest and now it's heading down again. My DeMarker is making a beeline for the oversold zone, so it's going straight down. And that's the reason I got into this trade. Because this was a small retest of the recently broken support. Remember, the Alligator also acts as a kind of support and resistance area. We can see at any point in the chart, quite often it will pull back and use one of the Alligator lines as a support line area or as a resistance area. So we can, there was another beautiful example. So quite often We know that when support and resistance is broken, we know that quite often it will go for a retest. If the retest fails like this, it's just another confirmation for us that our price is going to be going in our direction. There we go. This is the strategy we did today. It is a good strategy. It does require patience, and you definitely need to wait for good setups. Do not, like I said, don't take trades where the parameters or the conditions for your strategy is not being met. Okay, so that's it for this strategy. Remember what I said in the beginning of this video about the basics of trading? They truly matter. And if you still feel like you're struggling to learn and understand them, then my private Telegram community might be the perfect place for you. Inside, I go over trades, strategies, indicators, and share useful tips. I explain stuff in a way that even beginners can understand. You can join my community by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code on the screen. I'll send you an invitation. It's really that simple. As always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, may the pips be with you.